Hare Krishna. Good morning to all the assembled Vaishnavas. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nastapráyeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati ruttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naistiki. Today we will be going through the verse from Srimad Bhagavatam 1.6.30, that means first canto 6th chapter 30th verse. Mukhaṁ karoti vācālam pangul langāyate girim yat kripātamaham vande Shri Gurum Dīnatarinam Paramanandamatam Shri Chaitanya. That's it. Okay. सहस्रयुगपर्यन्ते वुत्तायेदं सिसृक्षतः मरीचिमिश्रा ऋषयः प्राणेभ्योऽहं च जग्निरे. If anyone wants to repeat, now they can repeat. सहस्रयुगपर्यन्ते
सहस्रयुगपर्यन्ते
वुत्तायेदं सिसृक्षतः
उत्तायेदं शिशिश्रः
मरीचिमिश्रा ऋषयः
मरीचिमिश्राशयः
मरीचिमिश्राशयः
प्राणेभ्योऽहं च जग्निरे.
प्राणेयोऽभ्यं च
प्राणेभ्योऽहं च
जज्ञे
जगच्चिरे
सहस्रयुगपर्यन्ते
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 उत्तायेदं सिसृक्षतः
उत्थायेदं
उत्तायेदं शिशिश्रतः
शिशिक्षतः
मरीचिमिश्रा ऋषयः
मरीचिमिश्राऋषयः
मरीचिमिश्राशयः
प्राणेभ्योऽहं च जग्निरे.
प्राणेभ्योऽभ्यं
प्राणेभ्योऽहं च
प्रसज्ये
जगच्चिरे
Word to word translation: Sahasra 1000, Yuga 4,300,000 years, Paryante at the end of the duration, Utthaya having expired, Idam this, Sisrukshataha desired to create again, Marichi Mishraha rishis like Marichi, Rishayaha all the rishis, Pranebhyaha out of his senses, Aham I, Cha also, Jagnire appeared. Translation: after 4 billion 300 okay years, 4.3 billion solar years, when Brahma awoke to create again by the will of the Lord, all the rishis like Marichi, Angira, Atri and so on were created from the transcendental body of the Lord, and I also appeared along with them. Okay. If anyone wants to read the purport, they can read.
Hare Krishna Mataji, and the purport given by Swami Srila Prabhupada Prabhupada is the duration of a day in the life of Brahma is 4.32 billion solar years. So this is stated also in the Bhagavad Gita. So for this period, Brahmaji rests in yoga nidra within the body of the Garbhodaksha Vishnu, the generator of Brahma. Thus, after the sleeping period of Brahma, when there is again creation by the will of Lord through the agency of Brahma, all the great rishi again appear from different parts of the transcendental body, and Narada also appears. This means that Narada appears in the same transcendental body. Just as a man awakens from sleep in the same body, Sri Narada is eternally free to move in all part of the transcendental and material creation of the Almighty. He appears and disappears in his own transcendental body, which is without distinct of body and soul, unlike conditions being. Hare Krishna.
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताका स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमाचार्यपादाय निताय कृपाप्रदायिने गौरकथा दामदाय नगरग्रामतारिणे। Hare Krishna. So here we are seeing from last few days how Srila Narada Muni is saying his own personal life example. What is the purpose of telling for Narada Muni to Vyasadeva? Because he was despondent, he was not satisfied, and he was not sure, he was not confident that he is doing the best welfare to the society. He is confused. Why? Because he is giving the Vedas in such a way that he is saying that you can perform the ritualistic activities, but that is not the ultimate, right? He was thinking. And he was giving so many kinds of worship: mode of goodness worship, mode of passion worship, mode of ignorance worship. And he is thinking, but if they are doing all these, they will not be liberated, right? So he was not knowing. And also he was giving so many information about the Supreme Lord also he was giving, but something is missing. That's what his despondency reason is. And Sri Narada Muni found out, and now he wants to, a guru responsibility is to relieve the distress of the disciple. And Sri Narada Muni is the best guru because he is the best disciple also. Now he immediately appeared there to mitigate the distress of the Srila Vyasadeva, and he is giving lot of hope, lot of clarity what he has to do. And he wants to convey one important thing of all. He wants to say the importance of glories of bhakti, and he wants to say the importance of glories of bhaktas, and he wants to give the clarity on importance of the Bhagavan. So bhakti, Bhagavan, bhakta, he wants to give more emphasis, and he wants to make Srila Vyasadeva realize these three significances of these three aspects. And for that, what he has done, he has chosen his own life example. How he is telling? First, he started with the glories of the bhaktas and glories of the bhakti. Where we can get that bhakti? We cannot get in the market. We cannot get by price, by cash, or by exchange of jewelry or something. Only by seva, sadhu sangha, and seva to those devotees. And this is the ultimate fortune or benediction for a jiva, getting the association of devotees and opportunity to serve them. So on top of it, the bonus dessert for them is Mahaprasad, remnants of those great sadhus. And here Srila Narada Muni is conveying that he has that great fortune, and all the secret, all the treasure is with them, those sadhus, and he could get that treasure by serving them. That's what he is explaining. And what is the result of that service? He is saying now from his own personal example in the before the 28th and 27th verses, it is clearly mentioned that what happened. We will see the real secret what happened in that situation when these sadhus came. Saintly people came during the Chaturmasya, that 4-month rainy season. What he did the wholehearted service to them, and menial service. And when he has that, they were so much pleased. This is very important. We should serve in such a way they are pleased, not like to whatever we like we have to serve. Whatever they like, in that way if we serve menially, they will be pleased. This is the first secret. So we have to render a heartfelt service in such a way they are pleased. That is the first secret. And when they do that, what they will do, they will implant the seed in our heart. Okay? And because of that seed, what will happen? We will develop the desire to know about the Lord. Here, that's what happened. Even when the saintly people left the home, and Narada Muni lost his only support, his mother, he burnt his mother. That is the only attachment he has in the same hut what they were living. And now he doesn't have home, he doesn't have mother, he doesn't have anything. But he has something. What is that? The second secret? He has the desire to know about the Lord, to see the Lord. That is there with him. Even he lost externally everything. And with that desire, he was traveling towards the north. His only aim is, his only desire is to know the Lord, to see the Lord. And when during his meditation, with desperate efforts, with his sincere efforts, when he was doing meditation, Lord appeared. And then he did not stay like that. He immediately disappeared. And on top of it, he said that you will not see me anymore. Why he has said that? He wants to increase the hankering of that boy who was in the previous life a maid servant boy, son of a maid servant. And why Lord wants him to hanker more and more? Because that hankering will purify all the contaminations from millions of lifetimes. That is what Krishna wants. And in 28th verse, when we see, at that time, when the hankering was increasing more and more and more, his contaminations were removed and he attained a transcendental body. That means he left the body, all the material body with the 5 senses, and all the gross body, subtle body with the 3 intelligence, mind, intelligence, false ego. He got rid of both gross and subtle bodies, and he attained the transcendental body. And now the end of the day happened. That means even Brahmaji has, as we have morning time and night time, daytime and night time, even Narada Muni has this daytime and night time. And at the end of the daytime, when the night is starting, Brahmaji goes to Yoga Nidra. In the same way, Narada Muni, with the transcendental body, whatever he attained, he all with the Satyuga sages, Maharloka sages, everyone entered into the body of Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. And now what happened in this verse, all of them, when Brahma's next day started, the night time is over, means Sahasra Yuga Paryantam. Whole daytime of Brahma is 1000 Chaturyugas, and in the same way night time also 1000 Chaturyugas are there. So in the night, whole 1000 Chaturyugas, they all slept very nicely with deep sleep in the Yoga Nidra. But our sleep is out of ignorance. When a Jiva is sleeping in the material world, that is out of ignorance. But their Nidra is not ordinary Nidra, because they are in the transcendental consciousness, and they are in Krishna consciousness in the sleep also. That's why when the pure devotees sleep in the material world, their sleep is not out of tamas like us. We are sleeping out of tamas. We will sleep even in the daytime also. When we are holding the beads, immediately the sleep will come. We will sleep that time also. So, because we are every minute struggling with tamoguna, that's why sometimes we will be defeated by the tamoguna, and in the daytime also we'll fall asleep. But these great sages, not out of tamoguna, but their nidra is yoga nidra. Even Srila Prabhupada, for example, he slept only for 2 hours. That is also not required for him. But material body is not on the spiritual level. So to maintain that material body, they some minimum amount of care is needed. That's why they used to sleep, but not like our tamo sleep. That's why if it is tamo sleep, Srila Prabhupada also could used to sleep at least 6 hours, right? But not like that. He can stay awake. There are so many days that Srila Prabhupada did not sleep at all. So like that, they are all the Siddha Purushas, liberated souls. Tamas, they will not be conquered by the Tamaguna. And in the same way, all these great rishis, they were all in the yoga nidra. And when next day morning started, like for us, when the sun rises, day starts, right? For Brahmaji, Hare Krishna, apologies, battery went off. So, in the same way, Brahmaji, when next day started, again his creation is getting started. How his creation? Again, primary creation, secondary creation. So, all this is happening. At that time, here the point is Narada Muni, he is already attained this transcendental body, right? So, with that transcendental body only, he was traveling everywhere. Now, he got all siddhis because he a pure devotee is beyond all the materialistic people. So all these siddhis, not only in Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Siddhaloka, all these are all siddhis are there in the higher planets. When in the material world, higher planets, this siddhis are there means now he attained the spiritual body. How many siddhis he might have attained? The in the material world, if a siddha, a mystic yogi has a supernatural power of flying, he can wander only in this material world within this upper and lower planets, 14 planetary systems. But Narada Muni has a transcendental body. He can go beyond this material realm. He could travel to any spiritual world also, and he can go to the any lower planets like Sutala planet, Vitala planet. He can travel not only these 14 planetary systems but also in the Vaikuntha planets. And if you see Srimad Bhagavatam, how many cantos are there in the Srimad Bhagavatam? Someone wants to say? Someone wants to guess?
12 canto.
12 cantos. So, if you search, if there is any canto without any Narada Muni, you can't find. So, there is in every canto Narada Muni is there. And Narada Muni, his only desire is to tell the same story as he is telling to Vyasadeva. means importance of bhakti, Bhagavan and bhaktas. So he wants to deliver as many souls as possible. So in all the 12 cantos, if you see, he was becoming a spiritual master to Mrugari, he was becoming a spiritual master to uh, Das Ratnakar, who is Valmiki. He was becoming spiritual master to who is that? Rishabhadeva, no, not Rishabhadeva, Prachina Barhi. He was spiritual master to Prachina Barhi, like that Chitraketu Maharaj. He was spiritual master to hear Vyasadeva. Like that, he was delivering so many souls, explaining the importance and liberating from this birth, death, old age life cycle. And the more beauty of Sri Narada Muni is, he is not envious with anyone. And whoever he goes, they happily welcomes him. Even the demons. If you see Kamsa, Kamsa is inimical to everyone. But when Narada Muni is coming, they are very much interested and they always give warm welcome because he will bring some news. And he speaks in such a way. A bhakta, a person is, speak his words are so pleasing. Vangmaya tapamuchyate. They always do this tapasya of vak tapasya. They don't utter anything that is hurting to others. Always he speaks in such a way, it is pleasing to the demons also. For example, when he went to Ravanasura, he said, what Ravana was doing, he was keeping all Navagrahas as his steps. And he is putting his leg on the back of Senidev. And he was sitting and ruling the whole Lanka. And when Narada Muni came, he invited Narada Muni, Ravana invited Narada Muni, and Narada Muni spoke in such a way very pleasingly. My dear Ravana, you are such a big hero, you are a powerful warrior. Is it not something insulting that Senidev is showing back to you? Then Ravana was thinking, he bewildered and he was thinking, yeah, he is showing back, he is insulting me. No, I am supposed to keep my leg on his chest. He should see my power. He should regret that, he should realize that how great I am. The minute when he put his leg on the chest of Shani, the Shani Dishti came on Ravana and Ravana's Patan, means Ravana's destruction started. So, but he speaks in such a way that it is pleasing to even to the demons. But don't think that Narada is cheating. No. It is for the benefit of the Ravana. Because all these demons are performing so many sinful activities and they have to suffer the consequences so much. In order to stop their sinful actions, Narada used to behave, means you need to act in such a way to stop their sinful activities and to make them closer to the darshan of the Lord and to make them closer to the liberation. Same way Kamsa. When he went to Kamsa, Kamsa invited him so nicely. He offered the seat. He did all respectful gestures, everything. And Narada said that, why are you leaving these kids? If you don't kill these kids, anybody can come Krishna. Krishna, what is the guarantee? Krishna come as the 8th kid only. He can be the first kid or 3rd kid or 5th kid. Don't spare any kid. Why he wants to do that? He wants to speed up the process of appearance of Krishna so that the Kamsa's sinful activities can be stopped and he can be liberated from his sinful acts. So whatever Narada ji does, it is for the benefit of all the people and whole world, and it is for the glory of the pure devotees. So in such a way, Narada is Anudvegakaram Vakyam Satyam Priyam Hitam Chayat. He always speaks the truth only. He will never tell lies. And Priyam. Priyam means he always speaks so pleasingly to everyone. Hitam. And he, for the welfare of everyone, not only one person. Whatever, if he does something, it will be benefit for the enemy, for the both the parties, for the opposing party and a favorable party, and for the whole world. So it will be the hitam, all his activities. So all these three will be there when Narada Muni, wherever Narada Muni is there. And on top of it, he was, later verses you will see, he always he was gifted with a special veena by Krishna, and every string, every vibration, every sound will glorify the Supreme Lord. So by that kirtan, by that glorification, all hearts will be freed from the contamination. Even the great sinners like Mrugari, hunters, and they will be immediately purified by his glories. And it is so unfortunate that current movies or stories are depicting Narada Muni as a funny character. But it is a great aparad at the lotus feet of Narada Muni, because he is a very worshipable, not only respectable, he is a very great worshipable personality. So we should always take shelter of the lotus feet of Sri Narada Muni, so that we can develop that hankering to know the more and more. And this hankering will make anyone become like Sri Narada Muni. Not only a pure devotee, not only a pure Brahmana, no. Here Narada Muni, he is the son of a maid servant, means he is considered as a Sudra. Because maid servant means they are the Sudras. So even ahobakiyam ahobata swapachato gariyan yajjihvaragre vartate namatubhyam. If anyone recites the Lord's name, Lord's holy name, and if anyone serves the pure devotees with pure heartedness, then anybody can become Narada Muni. That hope Narada Muni wants to give to, that clarity he wants to give to Vyasadeva. So if you correctly present this importance of Bhakta, Bhagavan and Bhakti, then you can give chance even to the Mlechas, even to the Sudras, low class people also. They can be hopeful by this kind of association, and they can become like me. I am not a great person. I don't have any prior qualification. So anybody can become like me. Anybody can attain transcendental body, and they can glorify the Supreme Lord, all the worlds, spiritual and material worlds. So he wants to give that clarity to Vyasa Maharshi. And if you write these things in your literature, you will give the opportunity, most valuable opportunity to all the readers, and they will know the glory of the holy name, and they will constantly chant this holy name, and they will develop the hankering, and they will develop, they can attain the transcendental bodies. This is what Narada Muni want to convey to Vyasadeva. We'll stop here. If you have any questions or comments, you can open. So if there are no questions or comments, we will chant one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranams
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna,
It's very nice class, Mataji. Mataji, like for us, sunset and sunrise is there, so we are like, we know like day and night is there. So how is it in Brahmaloka?
Brahmaloka, it is the time period, Sahasra Yuga Paryantam. That because they are not in the tamas, that's why we need some external sources like sun or moon. If moon is raised means night is started, sun is raised means day is started. But they are in the yogi nidra. Immediately after 1000 Chaturyugas time period is over, automatically the Brahma will be given intelligence to start the creation. So in that way Brahma's daytime will start. Is that clear,
Thank you,
Mataji?
Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Pranam Mataji. Mataji, I have a question. So, on every day, end of the day, when night or evening starts, Brahmaji will sleep, but all other living entity will enter into Garbhodaksai Vishnu. Is it correct understanding, Mataji?
Correct.
Okay. And because of that reason, Narad Muni also entered into Garbhodaksai Vishnu's body.
Correct. Okay.
Okay.
We are still remained as the conditioned souls, but they are like the liberated souls. They will not be given any special body, like according to karma niddahati kintucha bhakti bhajana. According to the karma, our body, whether animal body, demigod body, or this body, that body will be decided. But for them, no need of different bodies, because they are the liberated souls. Whatever the body they are attained in the previous day, they will continue that.
Okay. And after getting the transcendental spiritual body, Narad Muni was still in the material world and has
No,
to.
he was traveling. He was traveling and glorifying everywhere, all the planets. You will see in the next and other verses
Okay, Mataji.
what he
And
did.
in the yesterday verse, Mataji, it was mentioned along with Brahmaji, he entered into Vishnu's body. That means it is in Mahavishnu's body.
No, Garbhodaksai Vishnu body.
Okay.
Karnodaksai Vishnu body, he did not enter. He was, other living entities will enter at the end of Brahma's life, 100 years. After 100 years, they enter into the Karnodaksai Vishnu. After 1 day, they enter into the Garbhodaksai Vishnu.
Okay, Mataji. But if Narad Muni was already having spiritual body, so he's supposed to be in spiritual world, Mataji, right? And so why he
Yes.
was
Only for
entering?
this time. Because he attained the transcendental body. But Krishna said that you will have darshan. You will not have darshan in this day of Brahma. Means in this whole day of Brahma. Only next day only you will have my darshan. So that whole night he went to the Yoga Nidra along with Brahmaji. And next day morning when he started, he got freedom. He was going immediately to have the darshan of the Supreme Lord and started glorifying the Lord's name all over the universes.
Okay, got it. That means with the same spiritual body, he had
Yes,
he
with the
entered.
same spiritual body, he went into the Yoga Nidra along with Brahmaji into the Garbhodaksai Vishnu.
Okay, once after the Brahmaji's life, day again started, he came as Manas Putra of Brahmaji.
Manas Putra of Brahmaji, and he became liberated. It means he started traveling everywhere else.
With the same spiritual body, he became the Manas Putra and
Correct.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Because this is the material world, right? So everyone will have father. Even Kapila Deva has the father Kartam Muni, like that. In the material world, there should be some father. Even when Lord appears, he choose one father, like Nanda Maharaj, Vasudeva, like that. So in the same way, Brahmaji became the father of Narada Muni, but he is transcendental. Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
So this 1,000 yugas for Brahma is 1 day and 1,000 yugas for Brahma is 1 night. These things is only for Earth planet or this universe or all the universes or how it is?
Only for this universe, Prabhuji.
Only.
Earth is only for us. Brahma has Satyaloka. So according to him, for him, 1,000 Chaturyogas.
Okay.
But other planets, it can be, if it is the smaller planet, then the smaller universe than ours, it may be only 100 Chaturyugas. And if the universe is bigger than this universe, it can be 10,000 Chaturyugas also.
Okay. This for this universe, this 1,000.
Yes, this calculation only is for this universe.
Oh, okay. Got it. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Okay, if there are no further questions, we'll stop here by reciting the prayers to Lord Narsimdeva for the protection of all devotees of ISKCON Somerset and all over the world. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jwalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityum Namamyaham. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jwalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityum Namamyaham. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jwalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityum Namamyaham. Narsimha Bhagavan ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Let's chant 3 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which is the Yuga Dharma of this Kali Yuga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. भगवान कृष्ण श्री कृष्ण परमात्मा की जय. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. See you tomorrow morning, same time 6:30 AM. Okay, Hare Krishna.